The Surron has the best aftermarket of any e-bike ever. However, the eride Pro is better out of the box in a lot of ways. People say if you want to mod your bike, you get a Surron. If you want a really great stock bike, you get the eride because there are no cool parts that fit this bike yet. But what if the parts from this bike fit on this bike? How would we figure something like that out? I bought $1,000 worth of Surron parts, and I'm gonna see if they fit on the eride. I also did about zero preparation. I think most of this stuff is gonna fit. Okay. After modifying Mr. Ronald here, these are like the best first mods for any bike, I think. We want something that's reliable, that fits your style, but also has enough cool parts on it that you're like excited to get out and ride. I'm not worried about power yet. First off, we gotta figure out if the trendiest Surron mods fit. Gut seat cover and a Baja Designs S2 headlight. Oh, we're good. It looks similar to a Surron in here, but I'm not sure if the plugs will be exactly the same. This is pre-wired for a Surron. Let's see if it works. You hear that click? Dude, that's like, the fact that that's just plug and play. Okay, I'm not sure how to mount it. Oh, this is kind of cool. Uses the same plug type. I guess you could do a headlight as a tail light. I don't know why you would want to do that, but. Okay, it's the next day. I had to pause because I found a problem. While I was working on the seat, I noticed that it's crooked. At some point, the subframe must have been bent. I don't know how this could have happened. I don't know who was responsible. It's not about pointing fingers, you know? I ordered a new subframe, which is cool that eride does that, by the way. I think Surron should do that too. Go. I'm sure you already know this. Obviously you watched the last video with the eride and you're subscribed. Right? But we are going back to my favorite place. We're back in the deal zone, baby. If you're gonna get an eride, you can get these exact bars for free just by buying it from RevRides. RevRides is an awesome local business. All you gotta do is use the link in the description, add the eride Pro SS to your cart, add the bars to your cart, and then use code LOGANG, because you're part of the LOGANG now. Sorry. And the bars are gonna be completely free. Boom, first upgrade, done. I'm also gonna have links down below to everything that I installed in case you would like the same parts. No pressure, by the way. No pressure on any of this. Just if you're gonna buy parts anyway, might as well get a good deal. You know what I mean? This part, I'm really not sure if it's gonna fit. These are 100% just made for the Surron. Okay, I think it might fit. The bolt holes line up perfectly for this Warp 9 peg bracket, but the support bar that comes with it is like maybe 1/4 of an inch too short. Unfortunately, you're not able to use the stock one. The stock one does not have a shoulder to support. I'm still gonna tighten it down. These are so strong, I'm not really worried about it. If you're gonna spend like $180, you should probably know that. Our first real L of the day. Okay, Surron pegs fit. So I tore off the wheels for 2 reasons. Number one, we're going from the stock 220mm rotors up to these glorious Rip & Moto 250mm rotors. I run the exact same 250s on my Surron. They're just like the best. Plus, the stock brakes on the eride are so much better than the Surron, and they are built for thicker rotors. These are made for a Surron. I hope they're gonna fit the eride. Rip & Moto also sent over some of the mounts with the rotor guards. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run those or not. We're also gonna do some beefy tires. These are the classic Surron tire, Shinko 241s. However, this is the fattest tire you can run on a stock Surron. 2.75 wide. It's perfect for the front, but in the rear, it's always looked a little skinny to me. The eride has a much wider swing arm. So we got the beefy boy 3.5. I kind of just took a guess that this would fit. Seeing it in person, Rip & Moto also sent over some 19-inch tubes. Huge shout out to Rip & Moto. That's so sick. I can't believe it matches the Surron bolt pattern perfectly. So now we know. Next thing, I think I just need to mount the tires and the new tubes, but that shouldn't be too difficult. McLaren. Oh, right on. All right, time to test out these parts. Headed to a group ride. E-Ride is feeling great with all the new mods. Got my buddy Aiden. Aiden? He's on the Surron, somewhere back there. There he goes. Whoa. Whoa, new tires dancing around on that grade. E-Ride feels sick with the new mods so far. I have encountered one problem. I'll talk about that in a second. First, I want to see what the guys think about it, you know? Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry I'm so late.
Got the Surron, looks clean. You got a stock battery?
This is the E-Ride Pro. That's my Surron right there.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, it is.
I thought it would fit a huge tire, except I've had to do a burnout on the sidewall just to get the nubs down. Now it's all sticky.
Wow.
Because it's rubbing the chains. It has a much wider swing arm, but apparently not as much as I thought.
You need 2 volt?
Yeah.
Stock.
It's like 12 kilowatts or something.
You said 12 kilowatt stock?
Yeah.
What?
It's nuts.
So you don't even need to upgrade it.
I might do a controller, but apparently the battery like 15 kilowatts. I just don't like it. It says E-Ride everywhere. It's so weird.
Dude, that tire is so thick.
Isn't it chunky, dude? I really like it.
I didn't expect it to be that big.
I'm kind of annoyed it didn't fit. I was so sure it was gonna fit. Biggest difference right away is the tires. They're a little heavier, which makes the bike a lot less twitchy, especially when you're up in a wheelie. And the bigger tire in the rear kind of feels more stable, I guess. Definitely heavier though, okay? If you want a lighter bike, you know, just get a 275 and a 275. The 3.5 is a little much. We lost him. Leading always. He just goes. Oh, there he is. Oh! Oops. So nice. There we go. I gotta catch up. Turbo button time. Whoa. Oh, the bike feels great. I'm a little bit of a taller rider, so I always need riser bars. Uh-oh. Whoa, what the fuck? Hold on, dude. That is the wrong way, Buster. Okay, I think he knows. I have some Deity high side bars on the Surron. The Warp 9s feel like a tiny bit narrower, which is actually kind of nice. And it just makes the whole bike feel a lot better. Oh, is that closed? Is it totally closed?
Yeah.
Our test ride got cut a little bit short, but I've been riding the E-Ride with the new mods for about a week and a half. You can tell because my hair looks like this. So let's answer the question, can you modify an E-Ride like you can modify a Surron? Kind of. It's not like you can just take any Surron part and put it on an E-Ride. For example, the 250s from Rip and Moto fit perfectly front and back. But because the E-Ride is built for a 220mm rotor, you have to run this weird 180 to 203 adapter. So it just takes a little figuring out, you know? The peg brackets fit, but the peg bracket support is a little too wide. 19-inch tires fit perfectly. Unfortunately, you can't quite get a 3.5 back here. You can see I've done a little bit of damage. The big thing, obviously, is power upgrades. The big expensive thing when you're modifying a Surron is always the battery. I think with a controller, this battery should support a ton of power. The only problem is, no one makes a controller for E-Rides yet. I have it on good authority that things are in the works, and as soon as I'm able to get my hands on a controller for this bike, obviously I'll make a video about it. For now, if you just want to modify the hardware of the bike without touching power, I think an E-Ride is totally modifiable. If you want to run like 25 kilowatts and you want it now, and you also have unlimited money, maybe buying a Surron makes sense. The answer to the broad question, can you mod an E-Ride? Yeah, of course you can. It just takes a little bit of extra research compared to a Surron. Subscribe if you want to see how much power this stock battery can handle. We got a lot of fun videos coming up. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.